Hi everybody, good morning. Day. All right, so I haven't had time to do my morning ride for some time now because it's been so busy. I'm going to work a little bit late. Hopefully I'll get there on time. All right, so my husband is finally back from Nigeria and I wanted to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it days before, but I just wanted to have a little bit of, talk about people, traveling to Nigeria, especially if you live in diaspora and your husband is leaving diaspora to travel to Nigeria. The kind of like the way we think about it and how we feel. Okay, now I know when he sees this video, he might not like it, or he might, not, agree with some of the things that I'm going to say, but hey, it's my video, is my way of thinking. Now, since we're married, yeah, we haven't actually traveled anywhere. All of our visits, we've always done it together. So even when we went to Nigeria before, we traveled together. Every visit, everywhere we've gone to, even outside the London, we've done it together. So this is the first time of him leaving anywhere without me. So it wasn't planned out to do it, and there's no way I could lose 3 weeks. And I'll tell you, when he was leaving, we had some talk, because first of all, there's this perception that people that live in the UK or abroad, yeah, when our husbands are traveling to Africa, there's this, pounce on them by Nigerian single ladies, and he started getting these strange calls, and these calls from single girls. I'll pick the calls, I'll read some of the messages, I don't care, because to be frank with you, I knew he was going there for something he's going to be very busy, but I know that a man is a man. If he's going to do something, he's still going to do it. Even if I talk and talk and talk and talk, he's still going to do it. So why give myself headache? Do you understand? But I knew the girls, and I knew that there had been constant, communication, but I didn't really say anything. I just, marked my, knew who they were. But I knew the distance where they were from where he was going. So I just told myself, you know what? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. So when we were packing these things, I made sure I packed everything. And I was the one that, packed everything. So I saw some or so, I don't know. What are you doing with condom? He said no, it's been an old condom that has been there for I said, okay, where are you going to? I was like, okay. I didn't even want to make it to be a topic. I just took the condom, throw it in the bin, and I was like, whatever, I don't know what your plan is in Nigeria. That's your business. You know what, yeah, sometimes we need to understand that you make your home, okay, and you also break your home. If a man doesn't value his vow, he's not going to value his vow, no matter how we fight it or how we kill ourselves. If he doesn't value his vow, he's not going to start valuing it because you're shouting or because you're talking. He's left. A man knows what he wants to do. As he's planning, he has already planned what he wants to do. So why give yourself a headache? So when he left, I just told myself, I'm not even going to start calling almost every day. Let him do what he has to do. And coupled to the fact that you are thinking about his own safety with all the things that are happening, because he went to the east, with all the things that are happening in Aba and Abia and Imo states and all the bombing and everything. There are other things to think about, okay? So there are things to think about. So yeah, he went to Nigeria and he came back safely. So I'm more concerned for his safety. I don't really want to know what the details are or what the gist are. At least he's back home. And I want to say this to women in diaspora. They will travel, but you know what? They will do what they want to do. But let them come back home. That is the most important thing. But for me as a person, yeah, what I did was I focused on myself. Okay, I went shopping, I bought myself, I did my hair, I focused on myself, and I put all the energy of worrying, of quarreling on myself to make myself look good and make myself look better and have a positive mindset for myself. That was what I did. Even he himself, he was even worried. What is going on? I left, you're looking fine. Let's focus on ourselves. Let's make ourselves much more better and focus the energy on ourselves, because what will be if that marriage is not going to last, it's not going to last. Okay, because I do social media, I'm always on social media. The kind of story that we hear of what happens sometimes make you not to trust people, but it is good to trust. And he didn't fall my hand, okay, because I know that while he was in Nigeria, he was with my sister and my brother, always hanging out with my brother in my family house. I mean, he did what he could do to keep, to make me calm down, and not, because he knows me, I'm always panicking. So he tried as much as he can, and I knew he was doing those things to, make me calm down. Whenever he's out hanging out, he was with my brother, so those things were calming me down, and I know he was doing it intentionally to make me calm down. So I just didn't bother calling him, because I felt like, you know what, do you hang out with your friend? If you have to sleep with a side chick because she's giving you free osho, do, waiting concern me, as long as you come back home to us. And he's back home. So for all the side chicks and all the side babes that kept him company in Nigeria, I say thank you very much for making him fat, because he's looking very fat anyway. They must have, because stress of UK is too much. The stress of UK is too much. So he has had 3 weeks of being having fun with friends and family, and he had a lot of fun. Whenever I call him, he's with his friends drinking, chatting. You could see that he had fun, and it made me really promise myself that maybe every 2 years we need to go back to Nigeria. We travel a lot. It's not as if we don't have the money to travel. We travel, but for some time now our focus has been America, Europe, going around the world, but not because of the security in Nigeria. Because of the security, I'm not always thinking about going back to Nigeria, but maybe we should be going back more home, more back to Nigeria. Anyway, just to let you guys know that he's back, finally back, safely back, and I am happy, even though I'm still angry with him for not trying to call towards the last few days of his stay. But here, he's back home, and I am happy. It's really daunting to travel to Nigeria and just to let your partner travel on their own, because there's so many things to worry about. You're worried about side chick, you're worried about insecurity, you're worried about, there's so many things to worry about. So when they come back home, instead of bothering your head with who did they sleep with, who did they not sleep with, what the side chick, what no side chick, my dear, focus is, thank God he's back home, and we're all happy, and everybody is happy. Yeah. And for those that helped me, service while he was there, thank you. If you guys want to be second wife, there's room for improvement. We're looking for second wife, because me, I don't want to be cooking anymore. So thank you so much for the work. Okay, all right guys, just making a laughing video saying my husband is back from Nigeria safely. And funny enough, you know what he said that it's not that bad, the kind of story, because me, I'm always afraid of the security story that we hear, but he said it's not that bad, that basically the insecurity is more on politicians, not on individuals like me and you. That the kidnapping and the what is going on is focused on politicians now, no more on individuals. So maybe me and you, the story that we hear is not really what it is. Maybe we should be traveling more home. Yeah, but because me, I'm going my own. No, we'll leave him in the UK. I'm traveling so that I can go and have my own fun, because he had fun. No, so time for me to travel, since he said it's not that bad. So the Lagos status, he said Lagos is beautiful. The insecurity is not that bad. That even in the east, from what he's telling me, that all the things that we hear is not really It's not really for people like me and you. It's for the politicians. They're the ones that are afraid, not me and you. All right, guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm running a little bit late. Bye-bye. Running late. I know I'm gonna get in trouble.